Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here you're gonna see me tightening these locks. They're very matted, they're a little dusty, there's dry. It's sad, it's just really sad. So we are gonna be tightening, or I usually call it retwisting, but I'm gonna be tightening my locks. So I start with parting each row of my hair. I did my own locks, and so I did it in a brick style where each row is staggered, basically, like bricks, so it lays down flatter, I guess. And so I parted the bottom, which is the mattiest part of my hair, because when it gets like this, all I do is buns and ponytails. And so the back of my hair and the sides are the most exposed during that time, get the most manipulation during that time. So it's the mattiest part of my hair. It sucks. But I sprayed my hair with some water. Now I'm putting some oil on my scalp, and I put a little bit on my hands to help get these locks apart a little bit. This one section was the hardest. It wasn't that bad, but it was definitely, I was getting a little nervous. And I didn't want to rip my hair apart, but my brother's like, how are you going to get them apart? I'm like, you're absolutely right. But I don't like the verb rip. So we're going to say I pried them apart, because it did take a little effort. Just a little bit, you know. The best things in life do, I guess. And so here you see me trying to gently pry my locks apart. It's very matted, you guys. I don't know if you understand how frustrating that was for me to go for so long. So if you didn't watch my last video, I washed my hair, and there I mentioned that I had not tightened my locks since March, and it is now, well, when I recorded this video, it was late August. That's a lot of months for me. I usually go I'm comfortable going 3 months without tightening anything. And it doesn't look that bad, but ooh, you guys, 5 months? Almost 6. It was almost 6 months, and I'm never doing that again. I say that, but I still might. Never say never. So how I tighten my locks is I use a modified bobby pin. I just open it up a little bit more to make it more of a open curve. Then I use the interlocking method, where I put the bobby pin through the roots, and I basically fish the end of my lock through the bobby pin, pull the bobby pin the other direction, and pull the lock through my roots, if that makes any sense. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I do it clockwise. So I start at the top, inserting the bobby pin at the top, pulling, then the right side, pulling, down, pulling, then the left side, pulling. And that's basically all I do. It's called the interlocking method. A lot of people, when they do the interlocking method, they use crochet hooks. But I don't know that worked for me. Oh, there's a cameo for my brother. I'm over here laughing about it. Shout out to him. Follow his page, by the way, called Welcome Saba. Welcome, then Saeba. It's on Instagram. He also has he's starting his YouTube also. I'm trying to push him to do that, but he has an Instagram, so check him out. He's an artist. So then after I interlock my hair, then I just go down my hair and twist in any loose hairs that I have. I have a lot of loose hairs because my hair is just frizzy like that. Always has been. Always will be. It is what it is. I don't mind it. But I wanted my locks to look like I did them, you know? Like the roots look fine, but if the rest of the hair is frizzy, then it doesn't look like I did anything. So that's what I do. So I at first grab the hair, I twist the loose hair around the roots, and then I do the interlocking method, up, down, side, side, or I should say upside, downside, whatever, you know, you see it. And that is all it takes. Usually, after 3 months, all I have to do, I think I just interlock it twice. I go through the roots twice, and that's enough to make it tight enough. You don't want it too tight, because then you'll get a headache. Learned that from experience. You also don't want to do it right after washing your hair, because when your hair dries, it tightens up, I think, and then it feels a lot tighter than what you had done before. Not fun. I also wouldn't tighten your hair and then immediately wash it, because same thing. It feels super tight, and it's like, it's not what I wanted. I just wanted to tighten my locks a little bit. I didn't want a headache for a week. Been there, done that. Learned from my experience. Don't do that. Just wet it a little bit to make it more malleable, and then go from there. Don't start with just wet or super damp hair, because that sucks. And don't tighten it too much, because that also sucks. So I sped up the video. I finally learned how to do that, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. It only took 3 videos, but we're learning. I'm new to this, not true to this yet. I will be true to this at some point, but for now I'm just new to this, which is also why I don't have music in my background. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to hear my voice for the whole video, because I don't know how to do that yet. If anybody has recommendations, let your girl know, because like I said, I'm new to this. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm learning and I'm loving the experience. So we sped up that video a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And we're just twisting the loose hairs all the way down. I didn't spend too much time on this part, because it's just one of those things. I don't need to focus on it too much. That also takes up a lot of time. A lot more time than just doing the interlocking method and moving on to the next one, you know? So here you see me twisting the roots, the loose hairs at the roots, doing the method. You might see me also mess up a little bit where I space out and I forget which direction I just pulled the hair from. And so I might do the same direction twice, or mess up the pattern I had going where it was clockwise. You might see that a few times. Don't judge me, you guys. Don't judge. This is a safe place. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone gets distracted every now and then. And that was me while doing my hair. So we're doing the final loopy loops, interlocking it through my hair. I think that was one of the locks that I forgot what I was doing, to be honest. But I mean, hey, it's all good. So I did the bottom row, looking good, looking real good. A little mini length check for you. They look good. I'm proud of myself. So I did most of my hair. At this point, you can see how much progress I made. You can see my scalp. Hello, my scalp can breathe. That's the most important part, in my opinion. So here's the front. Here's all I have left. You see, it's nighttime, y'all. It went from daytime to dark outside. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of breaks in between this, but at the same time, I'm like, I need to get this video done. So I didn't want to take too long, but it definitely took over 3 hours. Definitely took some time out of my day. Like, if you know, you know. When it comes to natural hair, that's a whole day experience. Like, to maintain your hair's a whole day. You gotta block off. You can't have plans that day if you're gonna be doing your hair. Like, it's not gonna work. I don't make the rules, I'm sorry. But I didn't have any plans that day, so I'm doing my hair. You feel? You know. So we're spraying the water in the hair again. Then grabbing my oil. The oil I use, I make my own. Surprise, surprise. And I think in that one was jojoba, a little Jamaican black castor oil, a little bit of tea tree, and I feel like I'm missing one. But scalp oils, basically. Oil's good for your scalp, good for hair growth, all that fun stuff. I have dandruff. Not as bad now that I let my scalp breathe with locking. Fun tip. I don't know if anybody suffers from acne like I did, or dry scalp or whatever, but I have found, and so has my mom actually, that when your scalp can breathe like this, you don't get as much dandruff, or it's not as bad. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like because our hair is so dense, it holds in moisture or something. I don't know what happens. And it just made my scalp so dry and so itchy all the time. But then when I went, like, it was better after perming, because obviously chemicals in your hair. So when I was natural, it wasn't as bad as when I permed it. But then when I locked my hair, instead of just being all out like natural with the afro and all that stuff, then I found that my scalp actually could breathe, and my dandruff has been at an all-time low. So I'm appreciative of that. Very appreciative. So here, better look, put the bobby pin through the roots, pull the hair through, and that's one loop, one interlock. I don't know. It's one. Let's just say it's one. And then here I got confused a little bit. Which direction am I trying to go? So then you're pulling, again, the end of your hair through your roots, like so. And sometimes the bobby pin gets stuck, unlike the other hairs that you're doing. And then I just pull the bobby pin through by itself because it's open-ended. And then I'll pull the hair through after that. It's just so I don't snag anything. I'm not trying to force my hair through. I don't want it to be a painful experience. I'm just trying to tighten my hair. That's it. That's all. So, I sped it up a little bit, y'all. And we're on the final two. So again, twisting the roots. Pulling the hair through the roots in a clockwise. Well, I'm pulling the bobby pin through clockwise, but I guess the hair is being pulled. No, I'm right. So we're doing it clockwise, and then we are twisting the loose hairs. You see my family in the background. I'm super family oriented, y'all, so you'll see a lot of that. Sorry, not sorry. This is real life. It is what it is. So, twisting the loose hairs down to the ends again. You see how much better that already looks? Like, my scalp looks clean. It looks healthy. I did this the next day. I washed my hair the first day, my last video. And then this day, my hair's completely dry and I am tightening them. So there's that. In case anybody was wondering. Now you know. So again, retwisting the roots, then pulling the hair through the roots. My last little lock. Ugh, it felt so good to finally be almost done with this. I don't have that many locks. Oh, look at, you see my dog? His name's Nico, by the way. He's a sweet boy. He's a good boy. But, where was I? Doesn't matter. So I'm done. I am done. This is the final result. Ugh. So you see, I don't know if you can see it, but this is what I meant by it lays flatter with the brick method, because if it was all piled onto each other, it just doesn't look as flat. I don't know how to explain it. So here's where we are at in the beginning. Matted, dusty, a little crusty, is dry. It's sad. It's sad. You can't even see my scalp. It's not breathing. We like breathing, you guys. We like our scalps to breathe. To this. This is where we ended up. Look at that. Y'all, look at that. It looks neater. It looks breathable. It looks, it looks like I can maintain that. It won't look like this in 3 months, y'all. But I enjoy it while it lasts. So here it is. I'm giving you a mini length check. I believe it's just past bra strap length, but not quite waist length. I don't know. I might do a little mini length check video for y'all when I style it. But that's that. I'm done. Finally. Stay tuned for the next video. I will be posting that next week, I'm thinking, where I will be styling my hair. Thank you so much for staying with me till this point, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!